Ladies and gentlemen, this is Internet personality Vangelus here with the final review from the stolen Chinese foursome that I received shortly before Christmas. This is the Forklift. Some call him Dirt Boss, more call him Scrapper, but I know him by his true name, Spoons the Second. He's a forklift. I love forklifts, so I was really looking forward to this guy. He's a fairly bright green, which led a lot of people to think he was a Constructicon, even though he's got nothing to do with any of the construction vehicles. I mean, I actually don't think a forklift is a construction vehicle, but that's just me. I think of it more of as a warehouse organizational vehicle. He's got, unfortunately, no moving forks, and that was a bit of a disappointment to me, because his father, was just rocking the forks. I mean, these things would move up and down. It was full on, full frontal fork action. I was really into that. And even, the firstborn son, despite bearing a few birth defects in terms of his height, at least his forks could lift a little bit. He was the liftor. And yeah, it's a little tight, because he's got bone deficiencies, and his wheels move with them, but he could still lift. He could lift things. He could use his forks for his work and his livelihood, and God willing, his family. But unfortunately, Spoons the Second just doesn't have the moving forks going on. But he's not bad. He's bigger. He's got more detail, and it's a disappointment to a forklift fanboy such as myself. The transformation is pretty simple and has one of my favorite things to point out. Much like Rule Bear, Spoons the Second is a bearer of fork walk mode. So this is what forklifts are obviously going to look like sometime in the near future. A little thing about his transformation. See this thing here? There's a double joint between the foot and the ankle. That's nice for this transformation, but it doesn't click into place, and it makes him actually kind of unstable down there. I'll show you once he's fully transformed. The rest of this is really simple. This part just splits open in the front, much like a freshly hewn watermelon, and the rest of this stuff all folds up rather nicely into a compact backpack. And then, oh my god, Automorph! And you fold this back, and he's done! This is Spoons the Second. He's got a bit of a freaky face. I kind of like it, though. It gets across, his obvious backstory as the forgotten son, but bearer of the name of his very famous GoBot father. It's it's odd. It's like he's wearing a helmet, but it's still kind of detailed like a face, and gives him really chiseled but gnarled features, and the eyes are kind of freaky. By the way, that thing in his chest, I really don't think that's Devastator's eye. I really don't think this guy has anything to do with Devastator's combined mode. There are no points of combination I can see on him that are very obvious, and I don't know. I think people were kind of stretching there. The posability is pretty good. He's got a lot of ball jointage. Big thing with the Scouts in this line, and I'm pretty much enjoying it. And a wrist joint, which is really cool. But two really disappointing things. He has no waist, and I think a waist could have fit in there. And worse, he has no neck joint, and it looks like he does. There's a seam there, but if you look at the back, it's a solid piece with his face screwed on the front. So there are even two parts to his head. Real big disappointment there. I had many sleepless nights thinking about this poor man's lack of a moving head. I mean, it's an important issue in this day and age. I mean, this goes above and beyond poverty and the economy, people. His forks also, unfortunately, don't fully retract. They just go down like this. I mean, it still works from the front, but it would have been nice if they could have folded up or slid back or something. Then again, Scout price point, you can't ask for too much. And I'm really digging the whole bladed look. I mean, he can pull some nice poses. He can show off just how extreme he is. A lot of parallels made to Cronin from the first Hellboy movie. So it's pretty cool. I gotta say, I really like that this guy is part of the extended family, and obviously a continuation of one of the subplots from my extremely famous fan fiction. I'll just show you a scene. Come, Sonic boy! You're gonna take up the family business if I have to put my life on the line to make you do it! We're going to be the greatest forklifts in this day and age, in this century. You're going to take over my business, boy. You have to listen to your father. I don't have to listen to my father. I don't have to listen to anyone. I am Spoons the Second. Exactly, you bear my name. Look at your poor brother. He's got gout of the eye. Nah. Damn it, boy! I'll kill you if you walk out that door. You can't kill me, father. I'll kill myself. Ah! Absolutely stirring. Anyway, like I was saying before, his posability is great. It's just that his ankles, they can retract in on themselves a little bit pretty easily. They're supposed to be out like this, but they suck down like that most of the time. Just a minor nitpick. Really, that and the guy's lack of a head joint are my only big problems. Retractable forks would have been nice, but, understandable at this price point. Overall, I'd still recommend him. He's loaded with character. He's got a great simple transformation. He's got awesome weapons. And unless you're a posability junkie, I think you'll love this guy. Even then, he's got enough ball joints to be satisfying. It's just that the head joint would have been a great cherry on top, as they say. Overall, if you're into the movie look, I think you'll like this guy. Skip him if you need absolute posability, even at the lowest price point. But otherwise, go for him. He's characterful. And I really love him. Anyway, this has been Internet Personality Vangelus. That's the end of the Stolen Chinese foursome, the Scout foursome. They're really cool overall. The bike and the forklift I like the most, but I'm pretty happy with all of them. I've said in the other reviews what you may or may not like, so check those out if you haven't already. And I'll talk to you, cats, later on in the groove time. Don't stand in my way, boy. I'll kill your father and your brother and set you free of this cursed lineage.
Oh, heavens to Betsy!
You're a fool. A damned fool. A fool or not, a son must always defend his father, even if he hates him.